The first couple days were pretty stressful, not knowing.
A Central Ohio deputy waits for answers after an accident on the job that could change his life forever. Fairfield deputy Justin Mann says he was collecting evidence when he felt a sharp prick.
Now, that pain put him in the hospital and put him and his family on high alert for a host of potential health problems. Fox 28's Rob Wells is live in the newsroom to explain what happened. Rob?
Bob, that deputy has spent his career protecting himself from bullets and knives, but now he says it's a used heroin needle that changed everything in an instant early Saturday morning.
Fairfield County Deputy Sheriff Justin Mann says it was during a traffic stop in Canal Winchester that he discovered 5 hypodermic needles and spoons with residue of heroin. It wasn't until he got back to his office when he was unloading the evidence that everything changed.
One of the needles had protruded through the side of the protective cap, and when I went to move it, it pricked my finger. A needle prick could be as deadly as a gunshot down the road.
Mann says by the time that he was hurt, the driver and his passengers were on their way back to West Virginia after attending a Columbus rock concert.
With the jails being overcrowded and it being a relatively low misdemeanor, I just opted to send them on their way.
Mann was rushed to a nearby hospital where doctors checked him out. The deputy says when he tried to reach the driver of the car to discuss what happened, he learned he'd been given a bogus telephone number.
If they have something, there's probably a higher likelihood that I'm going to contract it if I got, obviously poked with the needle.
The sheriff's deputy will have to undergo further health checks in the weeks ahead. Even so, he says getting drugs off the streets is top priority.
It makes me work harder because, we do have such a problem out there, and I don't have any sympathy for drug users.
Meanwhile, Deputy Mann is working with prosecutors here at home to get that West Virginia driver and his 2 passengers back to the Buckeye State to undergo blood work. Meanwhile, the suspects have a court date here in Central Ohio on Friday. Deputy Mann says he doubts that they'll ever return on their own. Live in the newsroom, Rob Wells, Fox 28 News.